welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Great Tutor, and what I do here, solve technical drawing problems and also provide very important information that can make use of for you to have a better performance in your technical drawing examinations. And if you're a technical drawing student, I want to ask you that you subscribe to this YouTube channel, put on notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified, and help me to share my videos with your friends who are technical drawing students. And don't forget to practice this subject. This is a practical subject. You need to practice so that you can master it, and you'll be able to solve any problems that come to your way when it comes to technical drawing. And right now I want to solve this problem. This is a WAEC question, though I've done something like this before, and the only difference between the one that I did then and this one is in terms of dimensions. I think we have few questions to answer here, unlike the other one. So let's look at the instruction for us to know what we are to do. As we have here, there are two views of a triangular lamina are shown in figure 4. Question A says that copy the given views. Question B, construct the true shape of the triangle. And question C, measure and state Roman figure 1 the length of the true shape of the triangle. And question Roman figure 2, the angle of inclination of the triangle to the horizontal plane. So those are the things that we are to do. We are first of all to copy the given views. So the given views, these are the given views. All you need to do is to repeat this. So you follow the dimensions given, so which I'm going to do right now. So you will see the way I'm going to do it, so that it won't be that okay, I already do it. So I'm going to do it here with you. So let's see. So the first thing that you need to do is to draw the horizontal line. So this horizontal line that I want to draw is this line that we have here, this line. So we call it XY line. So I will draw the horizontal line. So right now, so this is the horizontal line. Okay, so we call it XY line. So this is XY line. So this is X and this is Y. So the next thing that we are going to do is that, so we have the dimensions in two forms. We have the horizontal dimensions and we have the vertical dimensions. So for the horizontal dimensions, so distance of point A from B, the distance between point A and point B on the horizontal is 50 millimeters. Distance between point B and point C is 35 millimeters. So let's take that first. So first of all, we take 50 millimeters. So but before that, so before that, so you have to draw a vertical line. So just take your set square, set at this point like this, so and draw a vertical line. So let me move it here. So draw a vertical line like this. Okay, so then you have to take the dimensions. So take the horizontal dimension, so 50 millimeters here, this is 50 millimeters, then 35 millimeters, this is 35 millimeters. So at each of these points, draw vertical lines. Draw vertical lines on each of these points. So draw a vertical line here, if this is okay. So for this, so let me take this. Okay, so like this. So I believe you can see what I'm doing. So the next thing that we are going to do here, after I've taken the horizontal distances, so we are going to take the vertical distances. From here to here is 45, this is 25, from here to here is 15, from here to here is 10, and coming here to point C, here we have what we have this from here to here is 35, from here to here is 50. That is for C. So these two are for B. To get B here and to get B at this point, these two here, this 45 and 25 is to get A at this point and to get BA at the upper point here. So that's what we have. So I'm going to take the dimensions right now. So first of all, we take 45. So it's around there that we have A. So I will take 45 down. This is 45 millimeters. Then I will take 25 millimeters up here. So coming to here, so this is for B. So I will take 15 millimeters down. So this is 15 millimeters, and I will take 10 millimeters up. So this is 10 millimeters. Then coming on this line for C, so 35 millimeters down, 35 millimeters down, and we take 50 millimeters up. Okay, so these are the points. So I can label this point. So this is point A here. So this is point A. So this is point B. So this is point C. So I will call this point, I will call it A1. So this is B1 and this is point C1. So we are going to join them together. So I will join them together right now. So we join so let me join AC. So we join AC, then we join BC, like this, then we join AB together like this. Okay, then I will join A1 B1 together like this. So I will A1 C1, I will join them together like this. Then we join B1 C1 together like this. Alright, so we have drawn the given views as we are instructed. These are the given views and we have reproduced them. So the next thing that you are going to do is that to answer other questions, question B says that we should construct the true shape of the triangle. We should construct the true shape of the triangle. So how can we do that? We have some things to do. So here you need to pay attention to what I'm going to do. So for us to be able to draw the true shape with the given views, so from point A here, draw a horizontal line from point A. So meeting this side BC at this point. So this point we call it point D. So we call it point D. So now, so from point D, so draw a vertical line down into the plan. So draw a vertical line down here. So wherever this line meets line B1 C1, so we are going to call this D1. So this is D1. So the next thing is join A1 D1 together and draw a line through them. So like this. So draw this line, draw it like this. Okay, so having done this, the next thing that you are going to do is that you are going to draw a line at point B1 and C1 parallel to this line A1 D1. This is how you are going to do it. So all you need to do is to set your set square along this line, set your set square along this line and support it with your ruler like this. Just look at the way I'm going to do it. So I know that you know how to draw parallel lines. So support like this, set it like this. So and you shift the set square to point B1. Shift to point B1 and you draw like this. Okay, then at the same time, so shift the set square to C1. So shift it to C1. So shift the set square to C1 like this and you draw. Alright. So the next thing that we are going to do here is that we are going to draw a perpendicular line to this line, to these lines. We are going to draw a perpendicular line to this line. So that line will be our x1, y1. We are going to draw it to this line. So how can we get that out? This is what I usually do. So at any distance on this line, so I want to draw it around here. So just put a dot in this point. So then you take your protractor. So set this point on the protractor, this middle point here, so set it on this point and make sure this line that goes to 90 degree, is on this line. So this is what I mean. Just look at, I'm going to set it. This is it. So this is it. So with what I've done here, I believe you can see it. So I'm going to draw this line. Okay, so I believe you can see the line. So this line is x1 at any distance, at any convenient distance. So I believe you understand what I mean by convenient distance. So you can move it to this side, so but it should be somewhere around here. So that's what I've done here. So the next thing that we are going to do, so let's look at it. So what we need to do now, so we need to draw the auxiliary elevation. We need to draw the auxiliary elevation. So how can we get the auxiliary elevation drawn? So you take your compass, so you put it at this point. So you take this distance from XY line, from this XY line. So put a point of your compass here and extend to A. So take this distance from here to here, and you put it on this line. So this line contains A1. So you put it here and you make an arc here like this. So and then so put it here for on XY, put it on XY for B at this point, and extend to point B, extend to B here. So you take this distance like this. So this line contains B1, so put it here and you make an arc here like this. So for C, so put it on XY line here at this point, so and extend to point C here. Extend to point C, take this distance. So and then so you put it, this line contains C, so put it here and you make an arc here like this. Alright, so all this point that you have gotten, so this point, and this point, we are going to join them together. So we join them together like this. This is it. Can you see? So we join them together like this. So this line is known as auxiliary elevation. This line is known as auxiliary elevation. So if I'm to label this, so this is going to be, so this is B2, this is B2, and this is A2, D2, and this is point C2. Alright, so the next thing that we are going to do is that I'm going to draw a parallel line to this line, to this auxiliary elevation. I will draw a parallel line to it. So let's see how we are going to do that. And before that, I also need to draw a perpendicular line to this line. So let's look at how that is going to be done. So first of all, let's draw the perpendicular line. So I need to make use of my protractor. So I'll set my protractor at this point B here. So set my protractor at this point B, like this. So I'll take this point at 90 degree. So as what I did here is what I'm also doing here. So at 90 degrees, so I can draw a line through this. So from B2, so draw a line through it like this. Okay, so draw a line through it. So next, is to make use of my set square to draw parallel lines to this. So I just set my set square on this line. Set my set square on this line. Then I will shift. So you have to be very, very careful. Okay, so shift your point A2D2 here. So I will draw like this. Then again, so from here I will shift to point C2 and I will draw. Alright, so all these lines, they are perpendicular to this auxiliary elevation. So the next thing I'm going to do, as I said, is that I'm going to draw a parallel line to this line at any convenient distance. So I'll just set it along this line. So and I will shift it. So this is okay for me. So I will draw this line like this. So this line will be x2. This line is x2, y2. I believe you are following what I'm doing here. So the next thing that we are going to do to draw the true shape of the triangular lamina. So look at what I'm going to do. So put the midpoint of your compass at A1 here, and you extend it to this point on X1, Y1. So let me call this A, small letter A. So this is small letter B, and this is small letter C. So these are the points that we are going to use. These are the points that we are going to use. So okay, so I will take A1 with small letter A. So this is it. So just extend your compass to A1 here. Sorry, to small letter A here, not to A1. From A1 to small letter A here. So take this distance, and then you put it. This is line A here. This line contains A, as we have turned it from here. So put it at this point, and we make an arc here like this. So this point here will be our A3. This is A3. So then from this point B1, so extend it to small letter B on this line X1, Y1. So this is it. So you take this distance from here to here. So put it here on this line that contains B. So put it here. So make an arc here. So this point is our point B3. So this point is B3. So then, so from here, from C1 here, extend to C on X1, Y1. So extend it here. So put it at point C here on this line. So we are making use of line X to Y2. I believe that is clear to you. So we make an arc here. So this point here is point C3. So we are now going to join this together to bring out the true shape of the triangular lamina as we are instructed. So we join this together with this. Okay, so we join this together. That is A3C3. We have joined A3B3. So join this together like this. And then, so I will join this together. Alright, so this is the true shape of the triangle as we are instructed in the question. So we have answered question A, question B, then question C says that we should measure and state the length of the true shape of the triangle. So measure and state the length of the true shape of the triangle. So this, my pen is not writing well, so I'm going to make use of my red pen to write. So what is A3, B3, and what is B3, C3, and what is A3, C3. So we are going to take the measurement. So let's take the measurement together. So A3, B3. So this distance from here to here, I think this is 60. So this is 60 millimeters. So when we are writing it, so we write as 60 plus or minus 1 millimeters. This is how you have to write it. So next is B3C3. So B3C3. So you take this measurement. So this is 57 millimeters. So I will write as what as 57 plus or minus 1 millimeters. So and then so A3C3. So A3C3. So this is 89. So 89 millimeters. So write as 89 plus or minus 1 millimeters. So we write like this. So the next thing is we're asked to question. Roman figure 2 says that, so this is Roman figure 1. This is Roman figure 1 of question C. So Roman figure 2 of question says that we should measure and state the angle of inclination of the triangle to the horizontal plane. So angle of inclination of the triangle to the horizontal plane is this angle here. This angle. So I'll just put my compass here and I'll make, so this is it. So it is this angle. This angle here. This is what we call angle of inclination to the horizontal plane. So let me show you here. So this angle here, so we call it angle of inclination to the horizontal plane. So angle to HP to the horizontal plane. Okay, so angle of inclination to the horizontal plane. So I need to make use of my protractor to measure that angle. So I need to make use of my protractor to measure that angle. So I will set my protractor, so at this point, so set it like this. I believe you know how to measure angle. So looking at this angle from here to here, so this angle is 50, this angle is 50, this is 51, 52, 51, 52, 53, so 54. So the angle of inclination to HP, so angle figure 2, so angle to HP, angle to HP is equal to 54 degree, so plus or minus 1 degree. So that is the angle of inclination to HP. So I've answered all the questions. So you need to take your time to study this and to practice it. So if you're able to do that, you will surely you'll be able to answer questions like this that may come your way when it's come to WAEC or NECO. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Keep on practicing and God bless you.